So I finally sold my home light generator. Hey guys, Henry at Mowers and Blowers.
Raptor.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be doing any videos for about 5 days because I'm actually going on vacation again. So you know where I'm going? I'm going up to Montreal, Canada, eh? You know? I'm going with my buddy and his family, Andy. You guys know Andy from the Super Bronco. Anyway, so we're driving. So we rented this Chevy Express 3500 van, extended, holds 12 passengers. I mean, I personally didn't think that I was going to get any of our luggage in here. I mean, I didn't think it would fit. But man, we've got like 9 people and 2 dogs. Everything fit, and we still got room to spare. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so right now, check out where we're driving. Alright, so now we're in like Hamden, Connecticut, right? And this van, so cheap, man. 6 days of a rental, unlimited mileage, 12 passenger van, right? It's got 29,000 miles on it, so it's like practically a brand new van, you know? It's got Florida plates on it. It only costs like $500 for the 6 days that we're gonna be renting it. This is a good deal. Anyway, so we're going skiing.
Shout out to Hertz.
Oh, well, you know, if Hertz needs to, if you're listening, you should send me a bunch of coupons for free rentals.
There you go.
And some Hertz swag, you know, hats, jackets, hoodies, whatever, man. I'll wear them in my next video. All right, so leave your ideas in my comments. And incidentally, if any of you landscaper guys want me to wear your swag on my next video, feel free to send it to me. Message me on Instagram, will you? At Mowers Blowers. So I'll do some clips of my trip up there, you know, and I'm surprised it's only going to take like 6 hours from Long Island, New York to Montreal. I had no idea that Canada was so close to New York. Unbelievable. Hey, so now we're in Vermont. We're about a couple of hours away from the Canadian border.
No, we're actually an hour away from our destination.
We're an hour away from my destination. See how much I'm paying attention? There you go. Danville, Hardwick. And so it's very cold now already, and getting closer. We are at the Canadian border.
Paper for the dog now?
We've just crossed the border to Quebec, and we're on our way to Orford, which is a ski resort. It's really cold here, super cold. Montreal is 156 miles away. Kilometers. And this is Stansted, 1 kilometer away. Detecteur de radar interdit. Radar detectors prohibited.
Hey, there's gas. Yep.
Look at that.
And a Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, Esso, and Subway. It's really cold here.
Is it right here?
Really cold. It's like 10 degrees and flurrying. So we finally made it here to where we're staying. It got a little hairy because our gas light was on and we already drove like 15 miles and it was like a big van, so I was worried that we weren't going to be able to have enough gas to get to the gas station and I'm going to get stuck somewhere with like 15-degree weather, freeze to death and die, right? But we finally made it to a Shell station, got some gas. You ready for this? The tank was like 29 gallons, right? It was 112 Canadian dollars for a liter of gas. So we filled up the tank. It was like, I forget what it was, but either way, it was like equivalent to $90 US here to fill up the tank, which if I got gas at home, the same amount of gallons, which was I think 29 gallons, it would have been like only $78. So gas is definitely more expensive here in Canada. But remember, this is Quebec, okay? Everybody here speaks French. So just walking around the supermarket here, we're getting some food here so we can cook dinner tonight. So do you know what this feels like? So it feels like I'm in another country, which I am, of course, duh. But it feels like I'm in like France, but with American cars. How does that sound, okay? So it feels like I'm in France, but American cars are everywhere. So that's my so this is called Metro plus Plouffe. I took 4 years of French. This is interesting. So here I am inside. Free samples. Fondue, specialty A. Bas prix de mon épicier. So here in Canada, they really like their cheese, especially here in Quebec, which has extreme French influence. Oh, holy! Holy cow, look at the selection of cheeses here. So I remember at one time in my life, I recall a period where Quebec was talking about gaining independence from Canada to try to make Quebec another country, you know, independence from Canada. Literally, everybody, toujours, parle français ici. And I thought I was done, but guess what? This wraps around again. I've never seen a selection of cheese like this before. I mean, holy, you know, suffering. Here's some of the proteins. Veggie jumbo veggie dogs. Tofu. Bunch of tofu. This is probably the organic health food section. Look at all the different tofus they got here. Look at these watermelons. What the hell? Oh. Produits de Mexique. Part of NAFTA. North American Free Trade Agreement. No more. Their green section. Tremendous green section. Fruits, vegetables, flowers, produce, fruits. Cheese and crackers. Oh, here's some processed stuff. Ricotta. Pancini. Prosciutto. Salamis. What do you think so far, Andy?
I'm in heaven, man. This is like
So much selection.
so good. Like the foie gras and the pate. And this is favorites.
We're gonna get some foie gras and pate.
Yeah.
So I just stopped one of the customers here and I asked her how to pronounce that. La charcuterie. That's like a deli. Look at their deli, man. You know, everybody's really friendly here, man. Really friendly. Not like in America. Yo, get out of my way, man. And now we're ordering some poutine. Poutine is their French fries with gravy. It's like a staple here. We'll see how good it is. I think it's pretty damn good because just look at these fries, man. These fries look awesome. These look like sweet potato fries, which I don't really like. Ooh, look at that. corn dogs. I wonder if their corn dogs taste like our corn dogs. Chicken wings, potato wedges, rotisserie chicken. So I thought for a second that these were pies, like apple, cherry, pecan, all that stuff. But these are actually protein pies. Look at that, poulet. That's chicken. Ooh, look at that, a pork pie. A pork pot pie? Pork beef meat pie. $7.99. $7.99 is like $5.50 US. Pickles. Sorry guys, this is not about mowers and blowers at all, but I'm pretty sure you guys are finding this interesting as I am, you know. This is how different it is in Canada, eh? It's the biggest selection of olives, fresh olives I've ever received. So these look like hot dog buns, but they're actually small sandwich buns. Beef tenderloin. Beef Chinese fondue. Such a clean supermarket too. Everybody's so polite. They look at you, they smile. Bonjour. Excusez-moi. Merci. That's all you hear out of them, man. Hey. Cliff Bars. Christmas colors. Ooh, donuts. Oh, I gotta get some donuts. Glazed. Apple fritters. Chips. This place is huge. Fondue pieces. It's a big ski town over here. Orford is where I am. Hey, 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 American products. Damn, look at their cereal aisle, man. Holy. Chicken pot pies. Tortellini. This is fresh pastas. Ooh, I grew up with this stuff, guys. Swanson's and Hungry Man TV dinners. Every day after school, we'd walk home from public school in New York City. My parents were working, so my brother and I would just go into the apartment, pop open a cup of Swanson's or Hungry Man, turn on the telly. Well, they say that in England. The TV, tube TV, of course. And we'd sit there and we'd watch reruns of Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island, Little Rascals, My Three Sons, I Love Lucy, Partridge Family. Some of you guys would remember that. Like my boy Alan Marshall, Gary Bellinger. I'm assuming you guys are my generation. Robert Nighthawk. Supermarket, man. You can't come in here for like an hour. You're here for 2 or 3 hours. Just so much stuff, man. Damn. I've left my my group because they're shopping, you know, with a cart. I'm just intrigued by all this stuff, you know. I really feel like, well, I am in another country, but it's Canada, you know, our neighbor. So I don't really feel like it's another country, but here in Quebec, you really do feel like it's in another country. Because everybody speaks French. They do speak English, but you know what? They speak English with an accent, a French accent. It's not like other parts of Canada. I used to work for the airline, so I've been to every other part of Canada, and they speak English like we speak English in the US, you know? I think this is my first experience being in a Canadian province where the majority of everybody speaks French, and if they speak English, they have an accent, a French accent. It's very interesting. So this is Budweiser in a black and white can, but from my 4 years of French, sans alcool means no alcohol. So it's alcohol-free Budweiser. How about that? I've never seen that before. Oh, look at this, Beck's non-alcoholic beer. There you go. My 5 years of French really did pay off. Did I say 5 years of French? 12 years of French. Ooh, I'm in the boba aisle. I can pick up some French snacks for my dog. That's right, my dog came on the trip too. Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. IAMS. I used to make a joke when my union with the airline was going to merge with IAM, International Association of Machinists. I used to make fun of them and say, oh, dog food. These are very popular now, as the minis. You know, to me, I can't get enough of a 12 ounce, so a mini, I would need 2 of them to be satisfied, you know? Gâteau de chocolat. Lait au chocolat. So they tell me here in Montreal that they no longer have plastic bags to sell. So it's 5 cents here. What's the city that we're here in?
Metro.
And so in Montreal, which is the big city, they don't even have plastic bags to sell you. They expect you to bring your own bags and for you to bring your own food out. This is to save plastic. Where I'm from, which is Suffolk County, Long Island, they just recently started doing that, charging you 5 cents for a bag. In Nassau County, in the city, they still give you bags. So let's look at this bill here so far. It's $247. So $247 so far. $247 is kind of like about 200 bucks. So the dude over here, he's bagging it for us, right? He's putting it on a cart. And I almost think that he brings it to us out in the parking lot. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, because he's got his coat hung on the cart with our groceries on it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they bring out the food, they pack it in the bags for you, and they bring it out to you. Unheard of. So the total was $320 Canadian. That's about like $290 US. I don't think we brought that much food. It's kind of expensive. So the bill was $320. It was $320 Canadian, which translates to $235 US. So I don't really think we bought all that much, and yet the groceries weren't all that, I don't think we got that much. So then I was standing here, Andy went to go get the van, right? And this lady, nice lady, I was commenting on how nice her golden retriever looked, you know? And so she just put the leash on the garbage can and she went inside. You know, in the US, somebody would steal that dog, you know what I mean? Or the cops would come and say, hey, you can't leave your dog in the cold like that. He'll die. So I guess it's okay to just chain your dog to the garbage can while you go shopping. Leave the dog here. Is it okay to leave the dog here, huh? Is it all right to do that? Are you all right? Are you cold? All right. There's the van. We'll load up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. See you guys next time.